What is freedom? Is it the absence of chains, or the strength of your faith, even when you are bound? Imagine being beaten, imprisoned, and when hope finally appears, you are forced to return to your oppressor. Would your faith survive? This is the story of a man whose body was chained, but whose heart was already free. In the time of the Prophet ﷺ, during the historic Treaty of Hudaybiyah, a moment that tested the faith of the believers, the Muslims had traveled to Makkah, hoping for peace. Instead, they were met with tension. After long negotiations, a treaty was agreed. One of its conditions was painful. Any Muslim who escaped from Makkah to Medina would be returned back to the Quraysh. It felt unfair, heavy, almost unbearable. And then, something unimaginable happened. From a distance, a man appeared, dragging chains behind him, his body weak, his feet bleeding. It was Abu Jandal ibn Suhail. He had been imprisoned by his own father. For one reason, he believed in Islam. With the last of his strength, he ran toward the Muslims. "Save me, save me." His voice trembled. His eyes filled with hope. The companions were shaken. Their hearts broke. Here was a man, tortured for his faith, finally reaching safety. But at that exact moment, his father, Suhail ibn Amr, one of the treaty negotiators, stood up and said, "This is the first man I demand you return, according to the treaty." Silence fell. The companions couldn't believe it. How could they send him back to torture? Even Omar ibn al-Khattab, radiyallahu an, struggled to accept it, but the Prophet ﷺ remained firm. He said, "O Abu Jandal, be patient. Allah will make a way for you and others like you." Those words were not easy to hear. Abu Jandal cried out, "Will you return me to them so they can torture me for my religion?" Imagine that moment. Hope turning into heartbreak. Yet, something incredible happened. Abu Jandal did not lose his faith. Even as he was dragged back in chains, his heart remained unbroken, because true freedom was never in his hands. It was in his iman. And history would later prove Allah did open a way that no one could have imagined. Lesson and reflection. The story of Abu Jandal is not just about suffering. It's about trusting Allah, even when the outcome hurts. It's about understanding that sometimes what looks like loss is actually part of a greater victory. He teaches us freedom is not about comfort. Freedom is about faith. So ask yourself, when life tests you, when things don't go your way, do you lose hope? Or do you hold on to your faith? Like Abu Jandal, because a heart connected to Allah will always be free, no matter the chains.